Right, so this is why sleep is so important. So, when I first started in the gym, I completely discarded sleep. I thought that, sleep is whatever. It's you just go to bed. The real magic happens in the gym, and that's it. Like you kind of lift weights, and then it's done. Like it's fine. You can do whatever you want with the rest of your life. I didn't realize that you have to optimize it. So much stuff in order to make the most progress. I mean, sure, you'll make gains if you have terrible sleep, but it's going to make them so much slower. And fitness is already slow as it is, so why would we make it slower? Like, we want to make things as fast as they possibly can while being, healthy and stuff. So anyway, I always brushed sleep to the side. I didn't realize that sleep is literally when the most muscle is built, and I was giving myself the least amount of it. I would go to bed, I would give myself like 5 hours of sleep. Like when I started out in the gym, I would give myself so little sleep, and I would wonder why I wasn't gaining any size. And it's like until I started actually properly sleeping, that's when size started to come, because that makes sense, right? When you're training in the gym, you're tearing up your muscles, everything's shredded, everything needs to rebuild and recover, right? Yeah. So sleep is the time where that happens the most. I mean, sure, it happens a little bit during the day with protein, and you get your protein in and whatever. But during sleep is when your body is in repair and recovery mode. So why would you limit the amount that you are sleeping? It just didn't make sense to me, and I just didn't think of that. I wish someone would have been like, yo dude, you gotta fix your sleep. Like, that's an actual problem. Like, you actually have to go to bed at a way at a way better time. Because it's just like, what are we doing here? So, this is how I fixed it. This is how I changed my sleep schedule, and I was able to make... what the hell? I was able to make more progress in the gym. So, what I did was, instead of sleeping 5 hours, I changed it to about 7 hours and 45 minutes in bed. So that number is a lot different than the time you are asleep. So the time in bed is so different than the time you are asleep, because there's this thing called sleep efficiency, and it's how well you sleep. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you're in bed for 10 hours, right? You're in bed from 11 p.m. to 9 a.m., right? Most people would say, oh, I got 10 hours of sleep. No, you didn't. I mean, if your sleep efficiency is standard, most people's is 80%, then you're going to be waking up a little bit during the night. So you're going to be, in reality, sleeping 8 hours. So when you're sleeping 8 hours, you're really sleeping probably about 6.5. I am lucky. I am very, very lucky with my sleep. I have, my sleep efficiency is absolutely fantastic. It's about 95%. So mine is way above average. That's not normal. I'm very, very fortunate that way. My body sleeps, and it stays asleep for the entire night. So, yeah. But that's not how it is for everybody, and that's what I want to help with. Is I want to help everyone kind of fix their sleep schedule. So anyway, if you have a 80% sleep efficiency, you need to be in bed for 10 hours in order to get 8 hours of sleep, right? So I would recommend between, hold on, excuse me, I got papers. Sorry guys. So what I would recommend is that sleep 8 hours, or sleep between 7 to 8 hours. In my opinion, I don't think you need much more than that. You don't need much more than 8 hours of sleep, because then you're sleeping too long, in my opinion. Your body should naturally kind of wake up at the time that you set for it, because then when your body sleeps a certain amount of time, your recovery's done and your body just kind of wakes itself up. Like it's kind of like a phone, right? When your phone is charged, it stops at 100%. It doesn't go to 101, 102. It just stops at 100. So it's fully charged, fully recovered. That's how your body works. You wouldn't plug in your phone so it can only charge halfway, right? So don't do that to your body. Don't go to bed at a time where you know you won't get a full recharge. Now, if your lifestyle's kind of isn't really allowing for that, just do the best that you can. Maybe throw in a couple naps here and there to try and boost your recovery, boost your sleep. So the next thing that I did was I did less stimulating stuff at night. So right now at night, everyone's on their phones. People are on their phones at night, whatever. I kind of shut off my phone at about 11 o'clock because I go to bed at 11:30. So I'll shut off my phone at 11 o'clock and I'll just put on some relaxing music and I'll kind of just sit there. Sometimes I'll do a late night gratitude journal session. I'll just, write some gratitude down and I'll just sit there and I'll just my body will calm down, everything will calm down, which allows me to have such a better sleep and way more deep sleep, way more relaxing sleep. So less stimulating stuff at night is awesome. So that means no scrolling, no Netflix, nothing that stimulates your veins, no video games late at night especially. Never ever ever play video games late at night because your brain's going to be up and you probably just wasted an hour of sleep. So never ever ever play video games. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just make sure you get 7 to 8 hours. I would recommend downloading this app called Sleep Cycle. It's kind of a monitor for your sleep and all that sort of stuff. It tells you your sleep efficiency. So download Sleep Cycle and allow it to it listens to your sleep pattern, so it tells you your sleep in the morning. Listen to that and do that for a couple nights to really understand what your sleep efficiency is. If you have 80%, then if you're in the average range, when to sleep and how to go about things. Figure out the time that you can go to bed. So pick a time that works for you and try and allocate enough time for your body to sleep so you can recover and build muscle that way. And then that's pretty much it. Like those are the only things that you need. Oh, and also going to bed at the same time every single night. So just implement the things that I talked about and it'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. And you don't have to go to bed at the same time that I do. Just pick a time that works good for you and you feel comfortable and confident with. So, listen, you got this. Things are going to be great. You're going to kill it. You're on your way to a brand new sleep schedule and so many more games. Proud of you. You got this.